I found out that my wife was sleeping with her boss. So I sent a cake to her office with their photo printed on it. I'm 32, my wife is 30. We had been married for 5 years, but during the last year she had completely changed. When we first met, we both had careers and seemed to share the same values. I built my career in tech without a university degree, working my way up from low-level jobs until I proved my skills. My wife had a master's degree and worked in management. At first, our relationship felt like friendly competition, but over time, I felt she looked down on me because I didn't have higher education. Still, our marriage was happy for years. We went on dates, cooked together, shared hobbies, and enjoyed life. Everything changed during the lockdown. We both started working from home. I treated it seriously, waking up early, dressing professionally, and keeping a routine. My wife treated it more casually. Slowly, despite being in the same house all day, we grew emotionally distant. She had many work calls, became more irritated with me, and stopped sharing interests we once enjoyed together. Later, when her company partially reopened, she eagerly returned to the office. She began spending more time with coworkers, staying out late, and becoming secretive. She grew colder toward me. Eventually, it felt like I was living with a roommate rather than a wife. One weekend, she asked me to wipe her old iPad so she could give it to her niece. When I turned it on, I discovered messages, photos, and videos. She had been having an affair with her boss for 2 months. I cannot describe what I felt. It was like my blood turned to ice. Instead of confronting her immediately, I copied all the evidence and contacted a lawyer. For several weeks, we collected proof while preparing divorce papers. During that time, she either didn't notice or didn't care. Our relationship was already dead. Then one evening, I finally confronted her. She reacted with anger and contempt. She said I wasn't emotionally supportive, that I wasn't intelligent enough for her, and that even if we divorced, she would still get half my money. She laughed and told me I wouldn't leave anyway. That night something inside me broke. The next day, when the divorce documents were ready, I decided to serve them in a memorable way. I ordered a cake with a printed photo of her embracing her boss and had it delivered to her office together with the divorce papers. According to the courier, she was standing with colleagues when he opened the box. Everyone saw the cake. She screamed, knocked it off the table, and caused a huge scene. Several co-workers witnessed everything. My phone was flooded with calls, but I ignored them. That night she didn't come home and went to live with her mother. At first, I felt a powerful sense of satisfaction. But later I began worrying about what my lawyer had warned me, that emotional actions could affect the divorce process. I followed my lawyer's advice strictly. We divided our finances, and I started therapy to deal with the betrayal. Slowly, I became emotionally more stable. Later my wife asked to meet. She apologized and explained what had happened. After returning to the office, she became close with 3 older co-workers who convinced her she deserved more and encouraged her to seek excitement outside the marriage. They even told her I would never leave if she cheated. But after the scandal, everything collapsed for her. Her boss immediately ended the relationship, her co-workers abandoned her, and she became isolated at work. She even asked me for money because those same friends were now blackmailing her to keep silent. I refused. I told her there was no going back to normal life. If she gave in to blackmail, they would only demand more. I advised her to take responsibility for her actions and report everything herself. She asked what would happen to us. I told her there was no us anymore. The marriage was over, and she needed to prepare for divorce. The experience taught me how quickly trust can collapse, how distance can destroy relationships, and how betrayal can change people completely. But it also showed me the importance of self-respect, emotional recovery, and moving forward.